Good morning, y'all. So I'm out in the garden this morning trying to get a little maintenance done. Um, we're trying to make it a little bit neater, trying to keep the grass and weeds from growing in the walkway. So that's what I'm going to be working on this morning. As y'all can see, the plants look great. But let's see if we can get this thing in order so that, so it'll be a little bit easier to maintain. So I moved all my berries, strawberries, blueberries, all that stuff out of the garden. These white pots were actually in the front yard. I got some flowers and potatoes growing in those, but I brought them to the back while we were on vacation so that they could be watered. So I got to get all this in order so that I can cut the grass and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead on and fix everything back up and put them back inside. I started putting down a little fabric, but the wind's been blowing it all around, so I got to get that back together, get that stapled into the ground. So I'm about to work on that. See what we can do. I need a scissors and a hammer mallet. So I got some landscape pins. Just some random things I got from the store. I'm gonna use these to pin down the fabric. All right, y'all, so these fabric pins are fairly easy to use. I'm gonna try to show you with one hand. So you just get it in there, and actually that part of the ground was pretty soft. I was able to push it in there kind of far with my hand, but you just get it in there. Be great if you could use two hands, but use your little mallet or whatever. Just tap it right down. So I didn't put any on that side because I have whatever you call those things on it, and I don't really want. I'm not a wasteful person, so I'm actually gonna probably end up putting stones all the way around the inside perimeter. I feel like that might decrease the amount of rodents that could try to dig underneath the fence. So my plan is to do that, but for now, I just got the fabric, and I can't even tell y'all what kind of fabric this is. It doesn't look like the kind that a lot of people use. It looks more like a mesh type fabric, but I bought this last year and I didn't want to waste it. So this is what I'm using. And so I have stones on top of it over there. I did pinned in right here, right there, and right there. And this kind of curled up a little bit, but that's fine because I'm going to put something on top of it eventually. I'm not sure yet what. I don't know if I'm going to use gravel, P-rocks. I don't know. Y'all give me y'all's recommendation of what y'all think would be the best. But I pinned it down in a few spots down here. It already looks much better like this, but I would like it to be, you know, a little bit more cohesive. And I pinned it in a few spots over here. We do have this little area right here, which I like actually because I can get back there and weed. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to put fabric back there. I might need my husband to help me with that part. So for now, we're going to leave that as is. But I'm satisfied with this. I'm going to put my plants back in. And yeah, I need to cover my blueberries and strawberries back up because those birds don't play. All right. Oh, they're not heavy at all. I need to water them. I need to cut my bird netting in half because I separated my berries into 2 spots. So I don't know what the best way of cutting this is going to be, but I'm going to figure it out. done for today, y'all. You know, I'm not quite done. I need to find a material to go on the bottom. And I haven't watered my plants yet. This one looks like it's not lacking water, but the new leaves are coming out all shriveled up like this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't see any evidence of squash bugs, which is amazing, because typically by now the squash bugs have gotten me. Uh-oh. There's some evidences of one right there. Uh-oh, my finger's in the way. That's probably from a squash bug. And this is a big, beautiful plant too. Yeah, there goes some more squash bug residue. It's okay. I already planned on redoing these plants, so I guess it's time for me to start some seed. But that plant right there is just, I never had one that got this big and beautiful. It's just, I don't know, about 2 foot long almost. It's just wonderful, and I've gotten a few zucchini off of it, so you know, it's nothing lost, only knowledge gained. So anyway, this is not a garden tour. This is just showing you what I've put together this morning. So I used to have my berry area over here, and it took up this whole space, and I couldn't walk well, so I decided to split it up. So I got 2 blueberries, then I have 2 planters. Those are actually concrete mixing things that I got from the big box store that I had my strawberries in. I think I'm gonna take those 2 strawberry plants and separate the plants and disperse them between these 2 concrete containers and this big concrete container. That's what I've grown my strawberries in the past, and so I think I'm gonna do that again. For now, I'm just gonna make sure I keep them watered in the pots that they're in until I have time to do that. On the other side, put my other berry station. 2 blueberry bushes and some strawberries are gonna be there. I have bird netting over both. I cut my bird netting in half. And I just feel like this is gonna be more accessible for me to be able to walk, get around and stuff like that. So that's what I did there. I do have random stones, pavers, whatever you call those, around it. I do plan on putting those all the way around eventually, but today ain't the day. So this is what I've done. Leave me your comments below. Let me know what you think I should put down. This area is the wet area of my yard. That's why I put my garden over here. I think I've said that to you guys before. Especially right here. When it rains, there's typically a puddle right here. So I want something that's gonna allow me not to have to walk in the water. So I'm thinking maybe gravel of some sort, but I'm not sure. Y'all let me know what you think, and I'll bring you back when I decide and I finish it up. So yeah, here's the garden. I need to weed a little bit, but that's all right. It's a work in progress. All right, y'all. Till next time. Later.